This is Sebastian for the Metal Gods Meltdown, and I'm joined by
Dusan Petrossi of Magic Kingdom.
Savage Requiem is unleashed on the world soon. How are you feeling now as the date approaches?
Oh, really? I'm fine, man. I'm looking at the new reviews each time. It's every day there's some new reviews, and they're very very good. And we're all up in the band. It's nice reviews, and it's nice to after all that work to see the good results with the media and the internet and all the journalists, and they all kind of like the album very much.
So which songs are you most looking forward to playing live from Savage Requiem?
Oh man, this is really a record. You can play all the songs of this album. You know, there's no problem. It's not over produced, and then it's not only samples. Some bands do that with a lot of symphonic samples. We didn't exaggerate this time, and it's really fist in your head production. It's more metal, more guitars, bass, drums, voice first, and keyboards a bit in the background. But so we can play a lot of songs live. A lot from this album. We can actually play all the songs.
The artwork's really stunning as well.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's a French artist called Stan Decker. He's doing a lot of bands now, new artworks, and kind of getting a good name in the scene, and so. He's very talented. It's a nice guy. Yeah.
Was it an easy process finding a new singer for the band?
Actually, not, because I was all my life I was searching for Iron Mask or for Magic Kingdom. In Belgium there's not a lot of singers. Melodic singers with a good technique and good level of an experience in singing. So it was not so easy to find it in Belgium. That's why I never find it in Belgium, and I find it in Germany or in Finland or whatever, in America, in Los Angeles with Mark Wolfman. And yes, finally we got Christian, and he's a very very nice guy and a very cool singer with a lot of power and a lot of range. Actually, he can sing very high and he can sing very low. He can growl and do black metal stuff. It's very very open to every suggestion I do, and every ideas we have. We can work very well in the studio together. It's very nice.
So like I said, the album's out soon. What can we expect for 2015? Where are you going to be touring?
We really want to go on tour and play as much as we can. We normally have a couple of tours in autumn, but it's not confirmed yet. But I can say we can go on tour soon, very soon, because now the band is really ready for touring. And in the past we had some guys that were not, they were not ready, or they never felt like a real band member. And you always have a singer, and you never know if he's gonna come on tour. This time I really wanted the guy to be there on every gigs, big festival or clubs, or little gigs, first that and then the album. So now we have the guarantee that we guarantee everybody gonna be ready for tours and gigs, so no problems.
What can fans expect from a Magic Kingdom live show?
Well, it's our style. It's epic speed metal, full force, power and energy, a lot of fun, and great technique, with a lot of melodies. All what we love, it's in the album. It's gonna be the same on on stage.
How important were your formative years, and when did you first pick up a guitar?
That's a very long time ago. I was 7 years old, and I was starting with acoustic guitar, and then a few years later I had my first electric guitar and started to play drums and learn drums and bass. And it's you have to be open, and if you really want to be a good musician, you have to start with to have a good rhythm first. So I learned the drums, metronome stuff, and it's very important. Bass. Then you can focus on the instrument you like guitar, for example, or keyboards. But you need to focus a lot on the be very 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 serious with your instrument and learn. I was learning guitar all by myself. I never had a teacher. And I could spend hours and hours a day to learn one scale or one lick I liked. I heard on a vinyl or some tape. I had back in the day we didn't have MP3s and stuff like that. It was all vinyls or tapes. Mm-hmm. And you had to play the vinyl many times, so you learn like that.
You must get sick of the comparisons to Malmsteen.
No, I'm not. That's okay. He was such a big influence for many guitarists in the 80s. So I don't care about that. I just don't like when people just say I'm doing only that style. That is not true at all, because when you hear my stuff, it's really different than his stuff now. Okay, every guitar player in the 80s learned something when he came on the scene. It was wow, great, and wow, we never heard something like that. Of course, I was a kid and I wanted to play like that, and I learned a lot of stuff. But it was not only him. That was Gary Moore, there's Iron Maiden, all of the thrash scene. I learned a lot from a lot of different styles, and it's kind of annoying when I hear okay, he's doing only Ingrid Malmsteen style, because that is not true. But I have nothing bad to say about his albums. I learned a lot from him when I was a young kid and was learning guitar, so I don't care about that.
Have you ever met him, and would you like to share?
No, never.
So if he did, would you snap at the chance to share a stage with him if that could happen?
Oh yeah, why not? No problem.
Absolutely.
Of course. If you want, I don't think it's gonna be possible.
Do you have a personal favourite guitar to play?
Oh yeah, I have a lot of different brands, and I've of course my Fender Stratocaster, my favorite for soloing. But I really love my Lags for the rhythm guitars and more powerful, metal sound. And recently I also got a Ibanez, so I'm very happy with the, let's say, not only single coil kind of guitar for rhythm guitars. It's much better to have a humbucker style and stuff like that. But for solo, I prefer Fender Stratocaster.
Okay.
But when you have a good amp, even with a Fender Stratocaster, you can make it sound really great in the rhythm. It's no problem. It's all in your hands.
Away from Magic Kingdom, what are your plans with Iron Mask?
I already started writing the next album songs. So but I don't know what's gonna be next. Now it's gonna be my next Magic Kingdom album before the Iron Mask release, because I released 2 Iron Mask album in a row. 2011, 2013, that was very, a lot of work. So now I think I'm gonna focus a bit more on Magic Kingdom for the next year, and maybe in 2017 the new Iron Mask. It all depends with AFM. I have to talk with them and see what they planned and what they want more.
Are there hopes to get over to the UK as well, do you think, for a tour?
Yeah, of course. We our drummer is from near Birmingham in Rugby, so we really like to tour in England now for sure.
Okay, I've just found out tonight you're a keen footballer and you're nearly a professional. Do you still play football, or what team do you support?
Oh no! I stopped to play so many years ago. I was very. I played a long time, but it was very long time ago, and now it's kind of a good memory. But I always watch when I go to some park and run. I like to play with the ball and some friends, but not like before. I was 3 or 4 times a week training and intensive trainings and the Sunday game. It was very, very, very important in my life when I was a teenager.
Belgium is really famous for its beer. Do you have a favourite beer and a place to hang out?
Oh man, I stopped to drink alcohol almost 15 months. So, but I love the garden white beer, and just normal Jupiler also is nice. But we have the great Lef also, or Duvel. It's very, very nice. My favorite was always garden white beer, and when I was very young, I used to drink Bush beer. It's very, very strong, 13 degrees. You drink only 3 of that, and you drunk like hell.
Cheap night out.
But sometimes now I drink a glass of wine to eat, but nothing more. No beer, no strong liquor or stuff like that. I stopped that.
Can you give me 3 words to describe Magic Kingdom?
Symphonic, epic speed, and melodic. Okay, it's the first one.
Do you have any final words for our listeners and your fans?
Oh man, okay. Thanks a lot for all the support in England. I know we have a lot of fans over there, and we really like to play very, very soon in England, and really. We would like to show we are a real band now, and on stage, and put some fire on stage. That's would be very, very great now. Hi, I'm Dusan, and you're listening to Metal Meltdown.